everybody. So this is for Team Samurai because Team Samurai told me, let's do a deck profile for Cyber Dragons with an updated new ban list, and I asked him, and he said, okay, that's fine. So we're gonna start off doing our deck profile with the, all the cool cards with the updated ban list, and we teched in all the meta cards to wreck the meta. So let's get started. Start off with 3 Cyber Dragon. 3 is, of course, mandatory. Your generic rank 5, level 5, 2100 beater. And he's good for anything. Send him to the graveyard. He's good for technically anything, so he's a must-have in the deck, 3 of. Then probably the best card in the deck, 3 Cyber Dragon Core. 3 of, because you're out to everything. He can search for your search card. And a plus is he hits the field or the graveyard, he is considered Cyber Dragon. And you can banish him from your graveyard to special summon a Cyber Dragon from your deck. It could be a core, it could be a dry, or a Cyber Dragon. And that's just really good. It's mandatory to at least play 1 or 2 of, but I play 3 Cyber Dragon dry. I used to play Chronomaly Golden Jet, but Golden Jet, it wasn't a Cyber Dragon, and that was a problem. The best thing about him is when you banish him from your graveyard, you can target 1 Cyber Dragon on your side of the field, and it's basically invincible that turn. It can be destroyed by battle or card effects, so it's really good. Another 3 of is 3 Galaxy Soldier. He's a bit pricey right now. He's like $15, $17, $10. So he's really good in Blue Eyes and Cyber Dragon decks. You can ditch a light monster to special summon this card in defense position and search for another copy of himself in your deck and add it to your hand. And that's just a generic plus, so if you were to dump maybe a core, for example, you would get a plus as well because you're dumping a Cyber Dragon. And you could dump him off Turtle, basically anything that's a light monster. And he is searchable with Repair, since he has a light machine. And the last 3 is 3 Just a Crew, the Star Destroying Kaiju. 3 of, because you're playing the Kaiju engine, and the Kaiju engine's just broken in the format right now. Even Zodiacs and Dracos are running it. You can outboards and just get rid of Masterpiece and a Dryden if you wanted to, and you can still contact fuse with any of these Cyber Dragons, and you just get a plus from it, so it's always going to be good, and it is also a light machine. So it's again searchable with Repair. Alright, for the last of the Kaijus, 1 Dogaran and 1 Gamer Seal. I played 2 different name level 8s just in case you draw into one and you don't have another one to draw into for Slumber, and you really need that board wipe. You still have a chance to get these out. So, I mean, you don't use the field spell to negate and stuff like that, but you want to weak your Kaiju if you can't make a board or something like that. Like the last match for the Draco, I couldn't make a board at all, and I had a Kaiju Slumber, and I just went for game right there. So this is really helpful to have a little bit of a weaker Kaiju and make him also level 8s. Also, you play 1 Tuned Cyber Dragon because, he is a free special summon. Technically, it's the same thing as Cyber Dragon, but you can use him off Power Bond and Overload, so you can, make Rampage, which is good, and he's also good for the rank 5. 1 Turtle, so you can send it to the graveyard off of Galaxy Soldier's effect or Rampage's effect, which is fine, and he ends a battle phase, so he's not terrible. You can only use this effect once per duel, so the last one's Maxi. Good. So that's all for the monsters. 20 monsters. To the spells, you play the best spell card in the deck, 3 Cyber Repair Plant. It's searchable off a core, and you can always draw into it. People say it's cloggy, but you can always draw into it, and that's not a problem. Drawing into this card is just a plus because you always have a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, and you can shuffle one from your graveyard to your deck, or you can add one. But if you have 3 or more Cyber Dragons in your graveyard, you can activate both effects in the resolution and the activation of the effect. So 3 of. Next, you play 3 Instant Fusion, the last 3. I only played 2 Instant Fusion targets, but 3 is the best number because you want to see it more often for your Crystal Wing plays and your Panzer Dragon plays. So, I did the whole combo in 1 turn against Windwitch and Vote, so it was just super good. Next, 3 Power Bond because 2. 3 is very cloggy. I was about to cut Power Bond or even cut it to 1 because of how cloggy it is, but it still works just fine. It always comes up at the right time for me for the OTK. The more relevant card I start using a lot more is Fusion, Overlord Fusion. So I'm thinking about taking out 1 of these to play 3 of these. So I kept getting Cyber Dragons in the graveyard, either getting destroyed by battle or Galaxy Soldier's effect, and this card held out so much. Like, people were like, ooh, every time they saw this card getting played, so like, it's just really good for like game sweepers. If you're like late into the game and you really need to make a game-making play, it's really good off of this, so 2 of that. 2 Machine Dew for core, 2 special summon 2 Cyber Dragon. I kept getting cards that would negate core's effect, and its name wouldn't be considered Cyber Dragon. So you can still bring out 2 core. I mean, you're burning through your core, but if you have a reason to do that, like if you have a Overload or a Power Bond, it would be even really useful for that play. So play 2 of, don't play 3, it's very cloggy. Since you're playing the Kaiju engine, you're playing 2 of the Kaiju Slumber, it's only at 2. It's the board wipe, I mean, it's a plus against Zeus and Dracos, especially against Zeus, because like Zeus can't go against it. Like, it's really hard for them to like make a board again once you wipe it. So like, you have to be fast with this card. Usually you would go into the Hope Harbinger combo, which you can give them Disecure and Contact Fuse for court, so it's really good. And that's the last of the 2. 1 limiter, doubles the attack, goes for great OTKs. 1 Raigeki, board wipe, very standard. 1 Twin Twisters, because back row sucks. 1 Fool's Burial. Now you can send any Cyber Dragon you want technically to the graveyard, unless if you already have one, you can send Turtle, which is even better. Then 1 Soul Charge, then 1 Reasoning. 1 Reasoning, because like, it's an easy side out card and is good for first duel. Like, if you're going second and you draw into this card, you can make your opponent call like whatever monster level they want. I mean, whatever is going to go to the graveyard, even a Cyber Dragon, is going to be useful. And if you can special summon it, that's better. But most of the time I draw like a Kaiju off in this, and that's just a plus. Even if you draw into the Jitsukiru, that's a completely fine way, you know, to get into your cards. So that's all for the main deck, 40 main deck. And for the extra deck, 2 Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon. Because Power Bond and Overload Fusion, better for Overload and Power Bond, but I feel like Overload's a lot easier to get into because Cyber Dragons are going to be going through like your graveyard so much. So I mean, it comes up at the right time, and plus it's not a once per turn card, Overload or Power Bond. So you can keep doing it if you want. If you have 4, just like send 2 and activate it again, send 2, so it's good. The reason why it's so good is because it can attack 3 times for 4,200 with Power Bond. It can attack 3 times again without for 63 in total, which is fine. And you can pop, it acts like a Twin Twisters when it's fusion summon, so it's really good. I popped Barrage, I popped Diagram, you know, it's still good, like really great good. Even he said it was a great card. Then 2 Fortress. So this card is a clutch. Like, I never played Machines today. I thought I was gonna play ABCs and stuff, or like even Ancient Gears, but I never played it. So the best thing about this card is just like when you have just Q, it's just such a good card to go through. So like Contact Fusing is always good to go through, even with Terra Top. Like, I mean, they're gonna go through Terra Top, but when I dropped down Flying Sea, that was it. So good. Your Fusion targets 1 Panzer, 1 Theseus to go into Zolkin. This I did not go into Infinity with at all. I really had a hard time getting through any of the other cards, so I had to pop a card in the back row. It was something like back to square one, but it wasn't that. It was like, oh yeah, lose 1 turn. So he was like really slowing me down, so I really had to get rid of it, and I just had to use this just to pop it, and it works well. That's fine. So works well. That's all for the fusions. 6 fusions. For the XCs, I played 2 Cyber Dragon Infinity. This is a must because like it's the best thing to go into for the rank 5. Like, I always go into it. If you have instant fusion, yeah, go ahead and go into Crystal Wing. But like,
attention, Yu-Gi-Oh players!
Infinity is always good to go into. So,
number 3, please report to the side of the scorekeeper's table.
Everything. And it's like a silent monarch, which is even better.
Please report to the side of the scorekeeper's table. Your win amount will begin shortly.
And then you
also, Yu-Gi-Oh players in the main event, pairings for round
really good
7 are now being posted. I repeat, pairings for round 7 are now being posted.
Oh yeah, we'll be good. Okay, so to this because it's good without Infinity. Really good still because you can still OTK and stuff like that. So it's a great card to go through. Then 1 Hope Harbinger, really good off of Kaiju Slumber. Pleiades, bounce the card, Kaiju's. This because I didn't have Zenmayo, so like I threw it in there. I never went into it. Zolkin because it's the only thing to get into with Crystal Wing, and Crystal Wing can negate a monster effect and gain the attack, which is broken and shit. And like, you know what Crystal Wing does when it battles? It gains the attack of a monster. So that's all. Thanks for Team Samurai for letting me do the deck profile.